Welcome back to Auto NEXA. The 2027 BMW 7 Series kicks off at a starting price of $101,350 for the rear-wheel drive 740 model. That puts it in a territory most buyers think of as the upper end of flagship luxury sedans, yet it still feels like a straightforward entry point into what BMW calls its absolute pinnacle. For decades, the 7 Series has been the brand's ambassador, the car that tells everyone you're here for a reason. With this mid-cycle update, BMW has leaned even harder into that identity. The exterior keeps the long wheelbase, proportions that scream presence on the highway, but the Neue Klasse influence is unmistakable. The kidney grille is now more upright and connected directly to the headlights. The front end feels flatter and more confident, and the overall silhouette has a sharper, more statuesque look. It still looks expensive, but now it looks quietly commanding too. Two-tone paint and the full suite of individual colors let you add real personality without ever looking flashy. Step inside and you immediately notice the cabin has been completely redesigned. The dashboard is no longer a grid of buttons and small screens. Instead, you get the panoramic xDrive strip running the full width at the base of the windshield, a standard 14.6-inch display in front of the passenger, and the usual 17.9-inch central screen. The steering wheel is different too, with controls that only light up when you need them. Every surface is higher quality. The ambient lighting flows through the door panels, and the rear seat is now even more of a lounge with a 31.3-inch touch-controlled theater screen standard. It's the kind of space that makes long trips feel effortless because nothing is cluttered or cheap. Veganza leather is standard, but the real magic comes when you spec merino leather, wood, or cashmere. The materials are simply the best in the business. On the road, the 7 Series still delivers that effortless glide. The new 3.0-liter turbo inline-6 in the 740 makes 394 horsepower and 398 pound-feet, and with xDrive it leaves 60 mph in under 5 seconds. The ride is buttery, the steering is direct, and the cabin stays quiet at highway speeds, even when the PHEV or full electric versions are in play. The 750e plug-in hybrid and the 2i7 electric models are just as composed, but the gas-powered 740 is the sweet spot for most people who want traditional BMW feel without compromise. The new active rear steering and the refined adaptive suspension make it surprisingly agile for a full-size sedan, yet it never feels twitchy. Technology-wise, the jump is huge. BMW Operating System X runs the show, and the software-defined architecture gives the car more processing power than most other vehicles on the road. Over-the-air updates keep everything fresh, and the new central display, plus the passenger screen mean everybody gets their own space. The rear theater screen is genuinely useful, and the optional Bowers and Wilkins system with Dolby Atmos turns the cabin into a concert hall. You can even order a fully digital rearview mirror if you want to ditch the traditional mirror altogether. Safety is baked in at every level. The standard suite includes adaptive cruise, lane centering, and the latest generation of driver assistance. There's also the usual array of advanced sensors and cameras that give you full situational awareness. In a segment full of flashy rivals, the 7 Series still quietly leads when it comes to effortless, worry-free driving. Everyday practicality hasn't been overlooked either. The trunk is roomy enough for weekend luggage or a full golf bag. The rear seats are genuinely usable for 3 adults, and the big screens mean the kids or passengers have something to do. Fuel economy is respectable for a full-size luxury sedan, and the PHEV gives you the best of both worlds with plenty of electric only. Range for short hops and 0 emissions on longer runs. It's not perfect though. The new electric HVAC vents are a small annoyance because you have to use the screen for temperature control, and the dashboard layout still feels a bit tech-heavy at first glance. Some of the new features, especially the interactive AI assistant, can be a little overwhelming until you get used to them, but those are the kinds of minor gripes you can live with when the rest of the package is this good. So who is this car for? It's for people who can afford it, who value presence and comfort above all else, and who want a flagship sedan that still feels like a BMW. It stands out in the segment because it combines old-school luxury with genuinely new technology without ever feeling gimmicky. The 2027 7 Series isn't trying to be everything to everybody. It's trying to be the best version of what a flagship sedan should be, and in that mission it delivers. If you're looking for the car that says I've arrived without ever having to try,